So we start with some dynamic stretching. You want to do dynamic stretching before you run and static stretching after you run. So first one is for your hip flexors. Grab your toe, grab your knee, come up on your toe. You'll do about 12 total of each of these dynamic stretches. You just hold it for a second on top. This also works on balance. For beginners, you don't have to come up on your toe. Next is quads. You want to reach up high. You want your knees to be right next to each other. You don't want to splay out like this. Reach up high. Again, hold it just for a second or two. Twelve total steps is good. Next one, you come down and up, full range of motion. You also want to make it rhythmic. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3. You want to make sure your toe is dorsiflexed so that you get a good hamstring stretch. All right, next one is dynamic half pigeon is what I like to call it. Glute stretch. Stretch it out. Again, you're working on your balance. Getting your glutes ready, nice and loose. All right, now I move on to some stuff that'll get your heart rate up a little bit. So what I like to start with is just easy skipping with windmills. You want backwards squeaking with backwards windmills. So windmills are good because you want your upper body to be mobile. Next, I like to do light sachet. This is good. It gets you some lateral movement, which runners aren't used to. Full mobility, cross on the up and on the down. Shake your legs out. Still getting warmed up. I like to start all my drills from easiest to hardest. All right, so you start nice and easy, then you get a little more snappy. Next, I like to do leg swings. So you're gonna bring your body down to meet your foot. Again, make this rhythmic. So I take 3 steps in between each one. So I start with crossovers. So you cross over your body, and then I go to out. Same arm, same leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Next drill I like to do is A skips. This is where we get a little more snappy. Make sure that your foot is dorsiflexed up. I see a lot of this. So make sure it's up, snappy, perfect running arms. So once you get the legs down, you can focus on your arms. Just perfect. All of these should be perfect. So those were A skips. Next, we go to B skips. This is a snap down. So just like running, you snap down. So to start these, I like to do 8 paw downs on each foot. So make sure again, you get the arms Foot's dorsiflexed up. It's touching down right under me, and you snap back. And then you can bring it into a B-skip. All right, at this point, I like to throw in a 50-meter light stride, just so you get your turnover going and you don't do them all at once at the end. So I just go nice and light, stride all the way down, perfect form. Nice, easy jog back, jog or walk, doesn't matter. All right, so some glute activation. I might do some lunges if I feel like my glute is not firing, which is a very common problem. A lot of runners. So here, you want to make sure you're pushing up out of your heel, so it's activating that glute. Push up out of that heel. Push up out. Keep your balance. All right. And then we get to backwards running. So this helps us reach and extend. So it helps with the extension, a little bit of forward lean. About 30 meters of backwards running is enough. Come back, mix in a little mobility. So you can do hip circles, 10 to each direction. A lot of female runners' hips get very tight. So it's good to loosen those up. Okay, then we're gonna go on to C-skips. Now these get a little bit more up-tempo. So it's an A-skip mixed with a side A-skip. Again, my foot is always dorsiflexed up. I'm making it pretty snappy. It's getting my heart rate up, activating all those muscles. Good. Between all of these, you can rest 30 seconds, recover a little bit. They do spike your heart rate up a lot. So, especially for people who just started, this is a hard workout as it is. Next I do fours or glass walls. So we used to do butt kicks. We don't do butt kicks anymore because it's not really the right motion to just fling your foot up behind you. So what we do is we just glide our foot up of a pretend glass wall behind you. So it looks like this. One. I always start with every three. Boom, boom. Get that rhythm. A little snappy. I then go to every one. Good. While you're recovering from the harder drills like that, you can do mobility. Ankle circles. directions. Switch sides. Switch directions. Good. Right on to another stride. This time I'm going to start easy. I'm going to make it a little bit longer, and I'm going to get a little bit faster as I go. So it's called a build. I'm going to say about a 100-meter build. So start nice and easy.